Hey guys, it's BaayTa. Today is March 22nd, 2013. Let's check out the news. First on the list is Android 5, or at least keyline pi. 5 is the number that a lot of people are jumping into, saying that the next version of Android will be 5.0. Now, first I want to just throw it out there is there is quite a bit of speculation as far as going to saying that it's going to Android 5.0 because 5 is a big number. Now, if you follow Adam Outler, he's XDA recognized developer and XDA TV producer and an all-around funny guy. He basically put out a video earlier this week explaining his predictions for Google I/O, and part of it he also puts out his predictions saying that Android will be going up to Android 4.3, not Android 5, and he ties that into the Gmail application update that just recently came out in March, which bumps it up to Gmail 4.3. So more in line with Gmail as opposed to just this massive, overhaul jump. The other thing, obviously you probably saw on the news, is they've been previewing some of the new versions of the market, or what the market could be looking like. So there's a possibility of another revamp of how the market does. But the market keeps updating, and it doesn't necessarily tie into the operating system. Keeping in line with the upgrades, Samsung came up on record saying that they will be supporting Android 5.0. So Samsung even thinks it's going to be Android 5, and they will be supporting it in their 2012, 2013 models. So all of the 2012, with the exception of the Galaxy S3 Mini, I think that's the one they got. So, but unfortunately means the S2s will not get any of the love for that one. But it's all within the 18 months support process. So they're providing upgrades to phones within 18 months of when they were released. So this falls in line with this. So it makes sense for the Galaxy S3s and Note 2s to receive it from last year's models. The other thing is Samsung put out a video of some of the features, or some of the main features that they believe people will like on the Galaxy S4s, with some hands-on demonstration with one of their presenters. Staying with the Samsung theme, not posted by Samsung, but actually posted online, a new vulnerability was discovered with Samsung's implementation of the Android 4.1.2 on the Galaxy Note 2. Some devices have confirmed that it was running on the Galaxy S3, and Samsung is aware of it. I'll give you guys a link in the description as far as to that one. Last but not least, HTC's put out a statement release saying that they're bumping up their production, and they should be able to provide, or at least get, the HTC One to the US by sometime around end of April. So it's not that big of a... I think what HTC needs to do is get to the market first, and making promises is one thing, but getting the physical phone on the market for people to start to enjoy and basically get their market share to go up again. The other thing, as far as a small side note, if you're a T-Mobile user of the Galaxy Note 2, T-Mobile just released a recent update to unlock the LTE modem on your Galaxy Note 2. So if you received that update on your phone, please apply that and check it out, and you guys should be able to enjoy it. If you live in a market that has LTE or being turned on. So some areas have seen it on the East Coast. Las Vegas was supposed to be one of their first markets, so keep an eye out, and once the market is on and you have the Note 2, you'll be able to enjoy faster speeds at no additional cost. So that's not bad. So the Galaxy Note 2 came out last year. It was a great phone. It was a great upgrade from the Galaxy S3 that came out the same year. The Galaxy Note 3 that's coming out will definitely be in relation to how the Galaxy S4 is. So we know for a fact that it's going to be a bigger display because of the size comparison. So they're probably going to be somewhere between a 5.5 to 6-inch display. It will definitely have a full HD display, 1080p, similar to everybody else on the market. More than likely, they will lose the pentile functionality on that screen as opposed to the way they have it on the Galaxy S4. They will definitely have an LTE Octacore processor. So their international version, or their best processor, will come out more likely on the Note 3 than it is on the US version of the Galaxy S4, which generally will get the Snapdragon 600, I think, processor. So check that out. The other thing is, obviously, it will have a 13 megapixel camera, which everybody else will have. The 2 megapixel front-facing, camera. That's not really a prediction. That's just more of a standard. But what will more than likely happen is you'll be able to actually use your pen and your phone on the Note 2 the same way you're using your finger to be able to actually do those gestures on the Galaxy S4. You'll be able to do some of those things on the Note 3 without having to pull out the S Pen. So those are my predictions of how the next version of the Note 3 will be. Hope you guys like this. Let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe, leave some comments, share, and let me know what you think. I'll see you guys next week.